Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is HD, and I'm coming at you guys with the follow-up HD broadcast here of my Korean replay pack. And I call it my quote-unquote Korean replay pack because there's a lot of Koreans in here, but it doesn't necessarily mean all the games are Korean. However, this one is, and at the end of my last video, I said, you know, I didn't know the particular order of the games, and some of the games may be out of order and stuff. However, I'm pleased to announce I stuck them all into the Starcraft 2 replay folder or whatever, and magically, abracadabra, Starcraft 2 decided to sort the replays out into an order that makes sense. So they said this is game 2, and this is the follow-up game with Select and oGs.MC. So this is going to be game 2 from the last game I just casted, which I'm really excited about. I wasn't too thrilled about casting a bunch of games out of order and stuff, just because it doesn't really give you guys the mindset. If, you know, something happened in the first game, well, what's going to happen in the second game? MC, of course, in the first game, going for that heavy gateway aggression, but he wasn't able to finish the game out. He allowed Select to get into that beastly macro mode, which I have to say, us here in North America and in Europe are very good at. We're great at playing the macro game. We're great at sitting back, absorbing, becoming stronger, like the Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and just becoming a glob that eats everything up, and then eventually pushing out in the late game. However, you know, I feel like MC's mistake there was to allow Dignitas Select to get to that stage. And you know, from a Korean player, I think their point of view is more like, well, I play StarCraft 2, there's no real like super strategic build or guideline I must follow. I'm just, my strategy on the Korean server is just to see what happens, let the leaves fall where they may. And I can honestly say that with a good amount of certainty because I've just recently been able to start playing on the Korean server. I can't exactly go into details how, black market, anyways, eBay. Yeah, anyways, I've been playing on the Korean servers a lot, and something that I've realized is the Korean players are just of a whole nother caliber, even on the ladder, just like diamond, or even on gold or platinum. They're so unexpected. They don't play the standard, the quote-unquote standard game you might expect here in the United States or in Europe. They play a very just, you know, you never know when a Baneling bus is coming. You never know when there's a hatchery in your base. You never know when, I don't know, the craziest things happen when you play against Korean players, and all the timings are very awkward. In fact, there really is no timing push. It's just whenever they feel like attacking, they go with the flow of the game, and, you know, that play style is very unpredictable and hard to play against. So, MC, he went for that very unpredictable kind of sentry push, unexpected off of 5 gates, as you would imagine any good Korean player would do. And, you know, Select held it. He lost a lot of SCVs, don't get me wrong, but as soon as Select got into that macro mode, it was kind of lights out from there. Select just went into beast mode, and that was all she wrote. So, I don't know what MC's strategy here is, but I would imagine he wants to be aggressive again. He did just kill off that SCV after, actually it didn't get the scout off, so before it got the scout of the Nexus. And we do once again have that 1 gate Nexus coming up with this time just 1 gas before the Nexus, not a double gas before the Nexus. So, you know, I don't expect him to do that very strange kind of mass sentry push out. I hesitate to say strange because, hey, for MC it might be completely standard. But for MC, you know, he's not getting the double gas before the Nexus. I don't think he's going to go for that mass sentry build. Instead, he is going for Robotics Facility. So, you know, this is another thing, and, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, HD, you're all over the Koreans' balls, blah, 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 blah. Derp, derp. Yeah, sort of. I actually am. But, you know, something that the Koreans do very well is they're able to use different builds. They never do the same thing. Something always changes down that path, and we will see once again that MC is going for that 3-gate robo. So, after the Nexus, so we'll see how that works out for him. As far as Select goes, he is rushing that factory after the command center. So, you know, everything looking pretty common here. I'm surprised he's not throwing down a couple of additional barracks. Really, he's only got 1 barracks at his front door. He hasn't really gotten a scout off after the gateway, so he doesn't really know if it's a 4-gate or anything. So this is actually super risky. And he's just hoping this 1 bunker is going to be enough if something comes at his front door. But really, he has no barracks except for 1, only producing a single factory here. And he's got, oh wow, he's got a lot of gas, guys. I wonder if he's going to go right into Starport here. Is he going to make it? Yes, he is. He's going to go to Starport, and almost certainly here, going to be Cloaked Banshees. He's got so much gas saved up. He's probably I want to say with a good amount of certainty, going to swap the starport onto the tech lab and start pumping out Banshee, but we'll have to see if he gets that cloak. That's going to be really a big telltale sign. He has so much gas, so I can't imagine him spending that gas on anything else. You know, he doesn't have that tech lab for stim. He doesn't have anything for that gas, in fact, except for Banshee and cloak. So we'll see if it works, but you know, MC already has that observer in, and you know, that's the advantage of going for that quick robotics facility. He's gonna get a full-on scout here, and no, not getting, not swapping onto the tech lab here, but in fact using that tech lab for siege tech. That's certainly interesting, and it looks like the observer is gonna get picked off. That's pretty huge, especially if Select decides to go with Banshee anyways, although I can't imagine he's gonna get the cloak now, because you know, it's just not, it doesn't make sense, because the Protoss player MC already has a robotics facility. He already revealed the OBS, which means he's got to have robotics. MC now responding with a Stargate. Wow, both these players playing very interestingly, and one thing that already, oh no, Select supply blocked! One thing that's really strange about Select is he's actually getting tanks, which, you know, Terran players that go for tanks, I commend them, I really do, against Protoss. It's not common, it's very difficult to make tanks work against Protoss, but when you do, damn, they're good. They really are the obliterators, so to say, of everything on the ground. They do so much damage. They're really, really good. We'll see if he does that. Oh my god, we have a fusion core being built? What is going on here? Select trying to rush for a battle cruiser. There is an observer here. Oh no, it's C-Select lifting off a command center with 5 SCVs in tow. And where is this command center going? All right, well, it's gonna go to the top left here. That is gonna take a very long time to land. My goodness, this thing is like a floating international space station. It's gonna take forever to get into orbit and then finally touch down. But MC sees that. He knows what's up. A second OBS coming in here for good measure, and now he definitely sees the tank, so you know, he knows exactly what Select is up to, and in response to the tanks, what's he getting? He is getting the Phoenix. Oh man, the Phoenix is such a good unit against tanks. With the Graviton Beam, you can lift them off, completely negating the siege tank for a lot of time, and doing some good damage as well. Oh my god, they're gonna intercept the Banshee! The Banshee doesn't get a single kill! Its parts falling into the crevasse of crevasse below. You guys like that? The crevasse. So, really a good play from MC so far. In fact, this game looking very sharp. And you know what else? He knows all about that command center at the top left. He's going up there to do some harass. No, actually decides to park here, so he's gonna chill here for a while. But yeah, he should know about that command center up at the top left. So we'll see what Select decides to do with that. And yes, there is a battlecruiser out. So this is why he got the starport with Tech Lab down. I mean, obviously he was getting the BC because he built a fusion core, but this is just so unexpected. The BC just revealed itself. I think it revealed itself on an observer there. I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, but the BC has revealed itself. I would imagine at this point at least Select knows, or MC knows about it because he saw the fusion core. So what's he gonna do? Is he gonna get Void Rays? Yes, we do have a Chrono Boosted Void Ray to meet up with the first Void Ray already, and a second Stargate in production as well, so this is a very irregular Protoss versus Terran, with both forces trying to take control of the skies first. How interesting is that? And Select has a bunch of tanks as well, so... Oh, we have a fleet beacon now on the way for MC, along with air weapons. We could actually have some carrier action, or maybe even mothership action. Terran building armor being researched as well right now, but this command center has been forced to evacuate the area. This is an eviction with 4 stalkers posted on the door, and oh no, the command center isn't gonna go in the red. Is he? Why he should have just left it at the top left. I don't agree with lifting it and flying away. And oh my god, we have an engagement at the front door. MC keeping Select distracted. He's engaging the front right now. Is Select gonna have enough? His BC is taking crucial damage from on the hull from those Void Rays, and it looks like Select isn't gonna be able to hold on. Oh my god, one of the battlecruisers going down, and oh, the Zealots just destroying the mineral line. That command center up here is eventually going to fall, along with the 5 SCVs and cargo as well, and Select taking heavy damage. His entire tank line destroyed, his 3rd expansion crippled. This command center has gone down along with the 5 SCVs, 1 battlecruiser down, and several tanks as well. Oh, MC taking a huge lead in this game, but don't count Select out yet. Remember guys, Select was down by a lot in the last one, and he was still able to come back in it. So it's certainly possible, but what a game we have here. And we do have carriers being made right now. So Excuse me there, guys. I was trying to talk into my little can of Red Bull. That didn't really sound too well, I'm sure. But we do have MC going for carriers here with Protoss Air Weapons Level 2, the Graviton Catapult as well. That is an upgrade that makes the carriers' interceptors fly out faster, so just increasing their damage per whatever unit of time you want to say. I hesitate to say DPS a lot of times because people are like, oh my god, wow, new bird. Yeah, I know. So, there is going to be battlecruisers versus carrier action, which is something you don't see every day. Very interesting indeed. A sensor tower now being erected in the middle here. Going to be very helpful to catch any stray air units that fly around. But, you know, Select is now cornered in on 3 bases. Then that is not good, man. That's certainly not good, because look at how many bases MC's got. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got about to have 5. Certainly looking very good right now is MC, and wow. I don't know what Select can do. A mule here getting picked off. Oh, saved! No, actually it went down. So good little snipe once again by MC. Just exploiting the slowness and the sluggishness of the battlecruisers, of course. Not nearly as fast as the Phoenix are. And now Select erecting a pseudo wall along with another command center here. No doubt gonna help him to deal with zealots when they try to charge in, but also, of course, increases production. But guys, we have a lot of carriers being produced. They're being made 2 at a time. How many carriers are on the field? There's 2 right here, and I'm guessing that's all the carriers he's got. He's got 4 Stargates, but hey, let's pull that units tab up. 2 carriers, 3 battlecruisers. The army tab still massively favoring oGs.MC. Yamato cannon now being researched, and stim pack being researched now. Very interesting little tech switch at the end of the game. And oh my god, this is just weird. And this is what I'm telling you guys, Korean players. I'll even say it, Select is definitely a Korean player because he's got the Korean blood pumping through his veins. I don't care if he came over here in like the last couple years. He was born in Korea, he was raised in Korea, he ate kimchi, and he plays Starcraft for breakfast. So, both these players are Korean by blood and nature. And oh my god, Yamato being used on Phoenix. Obviously, Select doesn't want those Phoenix around in the game anymore, and he just wanted to take them out then and there rather than allow them to run away. And wow, these battlecruisers need to take some aiming practice. They just shoot all over the place. But oh, we hear some Void Rays here, actually trying to kill off the command center. Oh, Select engaging battlecruisers against Void Rays, not the most cost-efficient deal right there. And all the battlecruisers are getting picked apart. Select just not having any answer to Void Rays, and Void Rays are very, very good against BCs. And oh no, can he save this last BC? He does it. He calls his SCVs into repair, mass repair in fact, saving the final last battlecruiser and still making battlecruisers. This is so interesting. And he's expanding literally to the front lawn of MC. He says, you know what, I don't care. I'm gonna take the real estate right here on the sidewalk next to your driveway. You know, move your car out of the way. And MC here, not that being the very happy neighbor, gonna go ahead and push in with a lot of his forces. The PF is coming, the PF is coming. Can he PF it up? The Immortal just slaying the tanks in multiple shots. But it looks like that battlecruiser, at least both the battlecruisers, will be able to push this back. And oh wow, is Select gonna double PF? Is he gonna do it? I don't even know if he should, actually, because, you know, MC's army mostly is air, not ground, although I take it back, that's a lot of charge lots. Here we go, gonna charge in. Is the PF gonna be enough to save the... Oh god, this is gonna be so close. It's such a weird game, guys. I'm so confused right now. It looks like the PF will save the day, and holy moly mules. Oh my god, that is a lot of muleage. You know, Select isn't out of this game yet. After seeing all those mules, well, actually, he's got enough money to start a little trust fund right here. He's got plenty of money. He just needs a lot of gas right now. And unfortunately, expanding here, only 1 geyser, and it's not a rich geyser. So, I don't know, guys. You know, Select, I feel like, is actually just starving for gas right now. And MC, oh my god! No way! He's got so many carriers! What is going on here? I didn't even know he's producing all these carriers, and oh no, he's just gonna reveal them all. And what is Select gonna do about this? He needs to Yamato the carriers. Can he do it? Here he comes! He's firing! Oh yeah, he's gonna blow that load on the carriers, but not quite enough to take it down. And oh no, all his BCs just falling in tatters. The carriers have +3 weapons. Those interceptors do 8 damage apiece. With this many carriers, how many is that? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 8 is 88 damage per shot. I believe my math is correct there. 88. No, that's gotta be a lot more than it. 11 carriers times how many interceptors per carrier? It's like 8 times 8. That's how much damage they do. So 11 times 8 times 8, 88 times 8. Let's just say it's a crap ton of damage, and oh man, these PFs are just getting evaporated by the carriers. Nothing that Select can do. Select needs to pump Vikings right now, but he's not even making Vikings. He's just making mass missile turrets, and he calls a GG with the smiley face. So interesting little game there, and that was a little bit of a fun one. So very interesting play from Select. I definitely caught me by the seat of my pants. And I hope you guys enjoyed that broadcast. Very, very unusual style of P versus T. Once again, this is why I love watching these awesome high-level replays. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to be HD signing out. And once again, of course, I do have a lot of Korean replay, quote-unquote Korean replays. I hesitate to say Korean because there's a lot of just, in general, good players. But they're not all Korean. So I will be casting those in the next couple of weeks. I'm still, of course, doing all my normal broadcasts of... Failcraft and my 1v1 ladders. I haven't done any in a week or two, but I will, of course, be doing those still. And if you guys get a chance, check me out. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. If you guys type my name in HD Starcraft, you guys can see me there. And oh yeah, get your tickets for Atlantic City, guys. I'm going to be casting Atlantic City for IGN Pro League, the IPL 3 Grand Finals, and a whole bunch of games as well. So make sure you guys come out if you're on the East Coast. Come gamble, party, have fun, kick it with me, and have a good time. So yeah, heart you guys. We'll be back for more games in very soon. Take it easy, guys. HD signing out.